Hey everyone, welcome back to Quayzar's Customs. I am Hurst Quayzar, and you are watching Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and we are in the middle of doing some movie series cars. In front of you, you have the Lotus from The Spy Who Loved Me. Now, who does not like a Bond movie, right? Most of the Bond movies I really enjoy. This one in particular is had Roger Moore portraying Bond. And I have to admit, he was probably one of my favorite Bonds of all time. Um, there is the other Bond, and oh my God, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Um, uh, let's see. Who was the other Bonds? What was the list of Bonds? Bonds. Um, I can see his face. Sean Connery. That's who it was, Sean Connery. So Sean Connery and Roger Moore are like my two favorite uh, Bonds of all time. Um, I do like some of the other, Bond movies, but I don't know. Those two actors are who I pretty much gravitate to when you say James Bond. Those are the two I think of. You know, um, I'm not thinking of the new guy. I'm not thinking of him at all. So, um, no offense to him, but the old Roger Moore and Sean Connery guys are the Bonds I think of. So, how is everyone doing this evening as we get tearing into this Lotus? I did get this from the auction, so a lot of nice pieces on it. So, it looks like it's nothing more than cleaning up the suspension as normal and doing a fresh up on the engine. If you guys enjoyed the last video, I don't know, I am making this one right now. I can tell you I do have one person that's already named the movie. So if you have not figured it out yet, here is another clue for you. All right. Here at Quayzar's Customs, we try to do um, all aspects of everything, right? So this Lotus, actually, let's back this up a little bit here. Okay, so taking a look at this Lotus. This is a Lotus from The Spy Who Loved Me. This is not any normal Lotus. This Lotus is part submarine in the movie. Oh yeah. So, being that it's part submarine, we have here at Quayzar's Customs tried to be equal to everything. So, if I were to say we represented air, I would think the General Lee, because I think General Lee has done probably the most amount of jumps on the TV screen ever, so it got a lot of air, right? If I were to say land, um, hmm, that would be a tough one. Land, what would that be? First thing that would come to mind would have been um, Kit from Knight Rider, just because I think of the opening scene of Kit, and he's, the car's driving across the desert or something. So, okay, so that's kind of land, right? Now we have the Lotus that was sea. We've got water. So, wait a minute, we're missing one. We're missing space, right? Well, guess what? That Corvette that was sitting over here, or sitting over here, or yeah, it was sitting right here. Um, yeah, that Corvette covered the space aspect of this series. So there you go. There's another hint clue for you, just in case you needed another one. All right, so with this, what am I doing here? I've repaired everything I think I can. I am going to go with a slightly bigger rim on this, just because I think it would look a little bit better. Some of you may not think so, but hey, it's my garage, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 15-inch rim on it, not much bigger. Try to do something a little bit different with it. So I feel like the rims just look too small on it. Everything should be good on here. Front sway bar and rubber bushing. Okay, let's go with a get these shocks mounted up. Usually we do the rear end before we do the front end, but because this is a rear mounted engine, we're just going to end up doing the front first, and as we have the rear end all disassembled, we'll take care of the engine at that time. I need 2 of those and 2 of these caps. But as far as the links, I think it's a B-link, but let me check. Yeah, they're B-links. That's what I thought. Why should I have doubted myself, right? I should not have doubted myself. Alright, so we're going to go in here. We're going to find some Lotus rims. We want to go with the 15-inch. So Lotus. That's not right. That's not cool. I figured, okay, so maybe they don't. There's the Spirit rims. It doesn't say Lotus. Jeez. Alright, so let's pick up a couple of those. 15s on the front. And these are a highly polished aluminum, almost chrome wheels by looking at some pictures. So we are just going to chrome paint these bad boys. How's that? So let's paint them up, boys. You know, I should have just bought 4 of them. Why did I not just do that? Because it's going to be a square setup anyway. So why didn't I just do that? I don't know. Would have saved me a whole lot of time in video editing just to have done all 4 at the same time, but oh well. We all make mistakes. I am hoping that everyone is doing fine during the recording of this video. You know, you always watch the news with the corona outbreak right now, coronavirus outbreak. So I'm hoping you guys are staying healthy and staying safe out there. Hope everything's going well. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. I wanted to see what size tires those were. 195/70. So it's a 195/70. I want to go with the sport tire. 15. It's a 195, right? So we're going to go with the 205. Go to 205/60. I'm kind of guessing. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, crap on me. That did not get painted chrome. That's not chrome. What? What? Okay. So let's run back over here to the paint shop. Let's make sure each and every rim is painted chrome. See, you can't really tell. So, which kind of bites. There should be something on here that tells you that it's... Wait a minute. Did that not... See, I don't know. I screwed myself up now. I'm just going to keep painting. I should have collected all of them at this point. Jeez. What a doofus. Alright, now maybe I can... Fingers crossed that these are chrome. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, look, the profile looks pretty decent. We went a little wider tire and a slightly bigger rim, so hopefully that'll still turn out okay. Get those all situated. Get that rim. Here, let's see, take a look at the parts here. Let's dump off all the unnecessary crap that we don't need in here. While we're waiting for that to balance out. Yep. And check. Alright, we're good. Alright, we got one down, one going on here. And we might as well just go ahead and start building on this while we are tinkering around with the balancer over there. We get a few pieces installed anyway. So that'll work. Here lately I've been forgetting some of these bushings. I think you've seen a couple of my videos. I have been forgetting these bushings. And in the very beginning when I started doing the Fast and Furious cars, I always said, do the bushings first. Well, you know what? I have not been heeding my own damn advice. So, I have to learn to heed my own advice and get the bushings done first. Dang, Hurst. Is it that hard? Is it that complicated? No. Damn, I keep forgetting about it. Let's see. What else here? I did tell you that I did get this from the auction house. The body is 100% in good shape. We're just refreshing the suspension and the engine. And the price I paid on it, the price I paid on it was probably a little bit more than I wanted to spend on it. But honestly, this thing had the miles I wanted on it. Yeah, it looks pretty. Yeah, the miles are under 150,000. So I had come across a couple of them that were really high, and I just can't bring myself to buy a car unless I just get frustrated to the point where I can't find it. And I don't use the mod to leverage the I want to say findability, but to increase the chances of finding the car. I don't use that mod, and I think I've said this in a couple other videos. You know, it's just fun trying to... It's part of the fun in this game is searching for that one particular vehicle that you're looking for. Early in playing this game, I did notice that it seemed like if I picked up, let's say the... was it the Del Rey car? The Del Rey car, the one that looks like a 57 Chevy. If I picked one up out of the junkyard that had 263,000 miles on it, let's say. The next one I found would come in at 243. So I would buy that one, swap motors around, and keep the 243 one because it was less miles, right? The next one I would find would be even less. It'd be down to 231 or something crazy. That's the way it just seemed like it happened in this game. Now, you can... Modders out there, you can tell me I might be out of my head, or even the game developers can tell me that's not supposed to happen. Hey, I'm all good with that. I don't care. I'm just saying. That's what I've experienced. Let's see. Let's dump this crap out. Excuse me. Yeah. Is that a... Oh, the fuel tank is right there. Alright, so this is not a mod by anyone. This is from the Lotus DLC. So, if you're wondering where this is coming from, this is the Lotus DLC. And, little known fact, this is the first Lotus I believe I have actually built. I've seen several of them. I've always passed them up. I've always passed them up because, you know, they're just, it's a Lotus, you know, whatever. Not into it. However, this is, I believe this is the first one I've actually come across, built, and in building, and actually going to keep. So, there you go. Let's see, this exhaust system. I don't know if I need to have this. We'll wait on that. I don't know if I have to take it off to take the engine out or what, but we'll figure that out in a second. And this is probably one of those types of engines that I'm going to have to probably get at the starter from the top, won't I? Oh well. It's alright. We'll get through it. So this is going to be a slightly longer video than the others, just because I am doing a full resto on it. The only thing I'm not doing, like I said, was the body. But the body was already in great shape, so everything else must be refreshed. I'm seeing a lot of customizations over on the Facebook page. And if you are interested in the Facebook page, I highly recommend that you go over and try to join. I will caution you though, please answer the questions and you will be accepted. If you do not answer any of those questions, you will be declined. So straight up, just letting you know, nothing personal. It's just a way for us to manage the page. Alright, so be aware of that. Let us pick up a few pieces that I know we're going to end up needing here. For the rear end, we're going to need a couple bearings, of course. Couple of those, couple of these. The rubber bushings, I know I'm going to need at least 8 of those. And a couple of the rear shock absorbers. So this is a shocker. This is front, this is back. So when you're looking at shocks, these are the front ones. These are the rear ones. Okay. People get confused on those, and man, it got me a time or two, to be honest with you. So, yeah, beware of that. Let's see. I'm gonna need some brake items. Let's pick up a couple of discs, pads. I'm not going to be able to put this whole thing back together because of where the engine's located at. So get as much of it together as possible, and then we'll lower her down and start getting this engine taken out. Well, we can build the engine before we take this one out, but I like taking the engine out first. So again, guys, if you see anything, if you can think of another car for the movie cars, please by all means hit me up in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. I do have a few cars in the background right now, in the parking levels, ready to go. So some upcoming movies are going to be Bad Boys. Got a couple of cars for the Bad Boys movies. I've got 2 Mustangs to do. One of them is from a James Bond movie. The other one is from... Oh, don't tell me. I think I have forgotten what the other Mustang movie was. Okay, well, I've got 2 Mustangs, 2 Mach 1s that I'm going to do up. Very similar, but for 2 different movies. So, I think we're just going to leave this puppy straight up stock. How's that? Sorry, James. You don't warrant performance parts. And I didn't need to buy that either. Okay. So we get this other side taken care of. And then we'll get this engine out of here and figure out what it has and build a brand new one on the stand. Because, oh, wait a minute. Did I leave you? Yes, I did. Because look at the underneath of this. This has been submerged way too many times, and it's just starting to rust out. So we need to take care of the engine, the power plant, the heart of this beast. I may throw some performance parts in there. Why not? Just a little bit. Nothing scary. Okay, so got that. Get that. We'll put the pads on, and we should be good to go. With that piece of it. All right. I mean, that's exhaust. Guess we could go ahead and take that off, right? I think. What is happening here? There we go. Okay, exhaust pipe and that section. Crap, I gotta lower this thing down. Let's see, how do I... Okay. There we go. Couldn't figure that out. Okay, take the engine cover off. Alright, yeah, it's kind of a funky looking engine. Can I get at the starter? Yeah. Oh, I gotta take the oil filter off. Wait a minute. Access. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so check this out, right? You'll have to go under the car, take the oil filter out, right? Then lower the car and take the starter out. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Right? Now that you've taken the starter out, then you have to lift it back up to take the transmission off of it. Are you with me so far? Alright, I now lower it back down so that our nifty crane here can yank the engine out. Now, I know, it's in the front. Who cares? It's a game. Get a grip. I get it. But alright, we've got this all situated right now. So let's take a quick look here. Oh, the battery. I needed to let me take care of the battery, and the engine cover is not installed, but it was 100%. So let's take care of the battery real quick. I forgot that was back here. Okay, the brake parts up front we already took care of. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right, that's taken care of. That's taken care of. All right, so what do I need to build here? I need to build an i4 dual overhead cam ABU. Okay. All right, so let me just say this. This is the first Lotus, first of this kind that I have built. So this will be interesting. i4 dual overhead cam. I'm not seeing it. I4 dual overhead cam. Nope, nope. There it is. I4 dual overhead cam ABU. And the only reason why I remember the ABU is like you got ABUs for beer, you know? So, okay, so this is the beast we are going to do. Well, what do I need here? I4 echo block. I4 echo block. So, I see performance pieces. I already see already. I'm going to need fuel filter. And I'm going to pick up coil. And yes, I know I wasn't going to do any performance pieces, but what's the fun in that? I4. Let's see if we can I4E. Well, we're going to definitely need that. I4E. Yeah, okay. So I'm looking for an I4. Anything I4E-ish, I guess I'm going to grab. I4E. I4 crankshaft. I4E block. Don't know about the heads. We're going to have to wing that, I think. I4B, I4E. I4E, I4E. Wait a minute. It's I4D, 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 I4. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, this is going to be a painful build, so hang tight. Okay, so we're going to get that. Filter. Coil. Crankshaft. Look like a normal alternator. I6 pump and cam gear. Regular ignition distributor. Okay, so we got alternator, cam gear, and water pump. So the alternator, you know, we're going right here. Come on. There we go. And while we're in here, we get the ignition distributor. I4E cap, might as well get that. Rotor. Man, I am running a bit on the slow side here, so if it looks like I'm lagging a little bit, I am. This is an I4, so I might as well pick up 4 of these while I'm in here. 4 of these while I'm in here. Alright, so we need an I6. I6 cam gear. And I6 water pump. Crank. We need a couple of these. We'll get 3 just in case. We'll stick those on in a second. So cam gears on, water pump. Good to go. Alternator. There we go. Ignition, oil, cap, and oh my freaking god, I should have got the clips. Clips. I believe they're clip B's. Get a couple of those. Jump over to the gearbox and pick up some power boost items here. Yeah, things are sticking a little bit. I don't know why. They really shouldn't be. But this game is a resource hog, that's for sure. Alright, distributor is in place. Get this crankshaft taken care of. I'm hoping there's not too many pieces of this engine. Man, I had to up and down, up and down. Okay. So let's take a peek inside here. How many of these? Okay, so we need, well, about 3, so that's cool. It's a pretty hefty engine for four pistons, 3 crank bearings. Yikes. Okay, so I'm gonna need the rings. Need 4 piston rings and caps. And I think I've got the oil pan, so that's good. Alright, let's see if we can. There we go. Yeah, we're cooking now. Yep, this beast will put out 250 horsepower by the time I get done with it. Be able to go at least 5 nautical miles per hour. Well, it's not nautical miles per hour, it's actually knots. So 5 knots. Go 5 knots underwater. So if I remember right, this movie had to deal with submarines. Like some submarines have gotten stolen or something. And there was some nuclear warheads involved. You know, it's always that nuclear warhead thing going on. Used to be back then anyway. Okay, I need engine head A. Engine head A. I wonder if we have that in the performance shop. Go ahead and grab this water pump pulley while I'm thinking about it. See if I get I4 parts in here. What I4 parts do I have? Alright, there's the head. Sweet. Alright, back home. And I forgot this is a dual overhead cam beast, so I'm going to need 2 cams, and I don't know which ones I'm going to need, so. Whew. Yeah, look at all this. What did I get myself into here? Holy guacamole. Engine head B, engine head C. Engine head B and C. Engine head B and C, huh? B, C, and exhaust manifold. I have no idea what. Oh, I guess that's the whole thing, so I don't have to worry about a crankshaft or a camshaft. That's cool. Okay. Wow, that kind of goes together a little bit easier than I thought it was going to. So that's kind of cool. All right. Intake. And I need a couple more I6 gears and head cover A and B. So Do I have an intake? It's not. Oh, there we go. Intake for that. Okay, so we got that. Let's go cover, or just go, yeah. I4E. Oh, I didn't type. I4E. That one. And I guess it's that one. And need the cam gear. 2 more of those bad boys. This is really a funky engine. Really is. So cam gear, spark plug, spark plug, spark plug. And I picked up the belt, so that's cool. I need the wires, and I've got the intake. Yes! Woohoo! Look at them carbs. Okay, so I need a roller A down there, wires, and the carbs. Okay. Roller. I need a roller A. We'll jump over to the performance shop. Wires for the 1E. And I need a carb. Need these bad boys right here. 2 of them. Filter. I4. I4B is the only one I see for that, so it may not have a filter for this. I would really be surprised if it didn't. Well, I guess no, it wouldn't. There's so many missing performance parts in this, it's ridiculous. Okay. We got the air filter base. Oh, the round ones, the side draft round. Ooh, wait a minute. Side draft? Yeah, wow. Sweet. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to put those bad boys in there. That's looking kind of cool, actually. And the air filter cover. It just fits on there. There's no clips. Sweet. The roller. And, oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I had a crankshaft pulley. Nice 6. Okay, so maybe I don't. Man, I thought I picked one up. Oh, I picked up an I4. It was supposed to be an I6. That's where my mistake is. It's a 4-cylinder engine. I thought I was going to have a I4 crank. That was stupid of me. Nope, didn't have that belt either. A I4E. I4E. Why doesn't it look like none of these belts work? I think it's that one. I have no idea though. Look at that trickery at its finest. Okay, quick look around the engine. Looks like we got it pretty much done. Take her off. Stick her back in. Yes. Alright, let's reach over here. Ooh, she does look pretty back there, doesn't she? Dang. Alright, I have to say, for this being my first Lotus, I really like it. Okay, might as well go ahead and put the engine cover back on it. And let's just close her up. What kind of transmission do we have for this? This is a i4E. So let's go into the gear shop here. i4E. i4E, i4E. i4E. There we go. Give her a nice transmission as well. Come on. Nope. I want the specialty one. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and put you in. The tires on. I may want to run a list. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, it's fine. I was going to go with a slightly thicker tire on the back of this, but we spent way too much time on the engine at this. Oh, where's my other wheel? Did I not balance it? Wait a minute. Okay. I do have one. I was wondering why it was. There we go. Oof. All right. Kind of worried me there for a second. Okay, exhaust system. What do we have in Power Boost shop? I am probably thinking not a whole lot of anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Hang on. What do we got here? Let's dump the engine. Let's dump all these old parts out. The parts I bought that I thought I needed. Exhaust pipe, a spirit. So both of them say a spirit. And I don't think any of these are spirit anything. That sucks, really? Yeah. Okay. Well, that bites the big one. Okay, that's fine. There's that, and then there is... Oh, I must have passed that sucker. There it is. Well, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Put exhaust pipe on there, put rear exhaust pipe. I think we got everything on underneath. Oh wait, can I put the starter on? No, I gotta put the starter on from up above. Oh, crap. So I was not done. I was premature in saying that I didn't need that anymore. So put the starter in. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want that. Jeez, what am I doing? There. Okay, let's lean over the engine here to get the starter in there. Okay, now I think I'm done underneath here. So let's lift this puppy back up. Now I can put the oil filter on. And I believe she is 100% across the board. Yes, she is. Now, the license plate on here. I need to find... I don't even know what type of... I think it's just a plain old white license plate. So I wonder if I have anything like that in here. And... kind of do, but... blank standard license plate. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 of these, and let's see. Let's see. PPW. Yeah. 36R. Those are the license plates that were on it. Now, they're not exactly like these, but I'm going to put plain old white ones on there. I think that'll work. There we go. Alright, we are set for a dive. I believe this bad boy can... Alright, I'm sorry. First things first, needs a paint job. Because Bond does not drive a yellow car. Come on. Okay, so what color are we going to paint it? We are going to paint it white. That is her color. And we'll go with metallic. That's fine. Alright. So white it is. And then let's move over into the dyno. Let's take a look here and see what kind of numbers she lays out. Now remember the things that we've done with it. We've increased the rim size from a 14 to a 15. Put all performance parts in the engine. No fuel pump. 281, close to 300. I wonder if I'd put the fuel pump in it, we would have gotten 300, but I doubt it. I doubt it very seriously. But that's okay. It's all good. Alright, so there you have it, boys and girls. The Spy Who Loved Me Lotus Spirit. Part car, part submarine. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button down below. I would appreciate it greatly. I am pushing to try to get 1,000 subscriptions by the end of this year. So, it's kind of a ambitious goal, I guess you might say. But I'm going to try it. Why not? So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Again, hit that subscription. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And I will see you in the garage on my next go around. Until then, this is Hurst Quayzar, and I am out.